Welcome to your Taurus horoscope reading for August 18th, 2026. Dear Taurus, today brings a powerful message about stability, money, relationships, and the future you are patiently building. You may have been trying to keep everything under control lately, especially when it comes to finances, work, family responsibilities, or an important personal decision. You usually prefer to know exactly where you stand before taking a step, but August 18th may place you in a situation where you cannot have every answer immediately. Instead of seeing that uncertainty as a problem, see it as an invitation to trust your judgment. Something is moving behind the scenes, and you may soon understand why certain delays or unexpected changes had to happen. Recently, you may have felt that you were giving more than you were receiving. Perhaps you have been supporting someone emotionally, working harder than others, or patiently waiting for a result that seems to be taking too long. Today, your perspective begins to change. You may realize that your patience has not been wasted. A situation that once seemed stuck could suddenly begin moving forward. It may start with something small, a message, a conversation, an offer, or a piece of information, but it could eventually lead to something much bigger. Taurus, you are naturally someone who values security. You don't usually want to take unnecessary risks, and that can protect you from many mistakes. But sometimes your desire for certainty can also make you stay in situations that have already stopped growing. August 18th asks you to recognize the difference between stability and stagnation. Stability gives you peace. Stagnation keeps you in the same place because you're afraid of what might happen if you move. When it comes to manifestation, today is about trusting the foundation you have already created. Instead of thinking, "Why hasn't it happened yet?" tell yourself, "Everything I am building is becoming stronger, and the right opportunities are finding their way toward me." You don't need to force the timing. Keep doing your part, stay consistent, and allow life to meet you halfway. If you enjoy this reading, don't forget to support the video with a like and subscribe to the channel, because your support helps us continue bringing you these daily messages. Now let's look at your special energies for August 18th. Love, career, finances, family, and long-term stability are especially highlighted for Taurus today. Your energetic numbers are 28 and 63, and you may notice these numbers unexpectedly during the day. Your supportive color is emerald green, representing growth, stability, prosperity, and emotional balance. In your career, August 18th could bring an opportunity to prove your value. Someone may finally recognize how dependable you have been, or you could receive a responsibility that puts you in a stronger position. If you've been waiting for recognition, don't assume that silence means nobody notices your work. Sometimes people are watching more closely than you realize. If you're already employed, a conversation with a manager or colleague could give you a clearer picture of your future. You may learn about a new project, a change in responsibilities, or an opportunity that could improve your professional position. Don't be afraid to ask direct questions. Knowing where you stand will help you make better decisions. If you're searching for work, August 18th encourages you to focus on quality rather than simply sending applications everywhere. Improve the way you present your skills and make sure people understand what makes you reliable. A recommendation from someone who knows your work could also become important. If you own a business, this is a good day to look carefully at your long-term plans. Don't chase every new idea simply because it sounds exciting. Choose the opportunities that can actually become sustainable. Your strength is your ability to build something slowly and make it last. Financially, Taurus, August 18th is one of the strongest areas of your reading. You may become more aware of a financial opportunity, a payment, a debt, or a decision that needs your attention. Something you have been worrying about could become easier to manage once you look at it practically instead of emotionally. You may also receive money from an unexpected source or discover a way to improve your income. However, don't let a positive financial moment convince you that you can suddenly spend without thinking. Your financial energy improves when you remain disciplined. If someone approaches you with an investment or business opportunity, take your time. Ask questions, Check the details and don't allow anyone to pressure you. If something is genuinely good for you, you should be able to think about it carefully before making a commitment. There may also be a realization about something you have been buying repeatedly. Perhaps you are spending more than you realize on small things. One small adjustment could create more room for an important future goal. In love, August 18th brings a warm but serious energy for Taurus. If you're in a relationship, your partner may want more reassurance from you. You may show love through actions, helping, providing, protecting, solving problems, but sometimes your partner needs to hear the words too. A simple conversation can bring you closer today. Tell them what you appreciate about them. Talk about something you've been planning together. If there has been a misunderstanding, don't let stubbornness keep the distance alive. You don't need to win the argument. You need to understand each other. Your partner may also surprise you with a thoughtful gesture. Could be something simple, but it may remind you that the relationship has more warmth than you have recently felt. If you're single, August 18th could bring attention from someone who seems calm, dependable, and emotionally mature. This person may not try to impress you with dramatic behavior. Instead, they may show interest through consistency. That could become much more attractive to you than a connection full of uncertainty. You may also notice someone you already know differently today. Perhaps you've overlooked their qualities because you never considered them romantically. Don't rush anything, but remain open to the possibility that love doesn't always arrive in the form you imagined. Someone from the past may also cross your mind. Before reconnecting, ask yourself whether you genuinely want that person back or whether you're simply remembering the comfortable parts of the relationship. Your future deserves more than a repetition of old patterns. In family matters, Taurus, someone may come to you for practical advice. You have a calming influence when others are stressed, but don't allow yourself to become responsible for everyone else's problems. You can help without taking control. There may also be a discussion about money, home responsibilities, travel, or another family decision. Try to keep the conversation calm. If someone disagrees with you, don't assume they are against you. They may simply see the situation differently. Your home environment could become especially important today. You may feel the urge to clean, organize, rearrange furniture, or create a more comfortable space. Follow that instinct. A peaceful environment can help you think more clearly. Your personal energy may be steady, but you could feel mentally overloaded from thinking about too many practical matters. Give yourself permission to stop planning for a while. Eat properly, rest, take a walk, listen to music, or spend some quiet time away from constant notifications. For students, August 18th favors patience and repetition. Don't try to memorize everything in one sitting. Review the material, take short breaks, and return to the difficult sections later. Your strength is consistency. You don't need to rush to prove that you understand something. There is also a deeper emotional message for you today. You may have become accustomed to being the strong one. People may automatically assume that you are fine because you rarely complain. But being dependable doesn't mean you never need support. If someone offers to help you today, don't automatically refuse. You don't have to prove that you can do everything alone. Sometimes allowing someone to help you strengthens a relationship rather than weakening your independence. Another important message concerns change. You may have been resisting a change because you believe the current situation is safer. But ask yourself whether you're protecting your peace or protecting your fear. There is a difference. You don't need to make a dramatic decision today. You can simply begin preparing. Research the possibility. Ask questions. Save money. Learn something new. Talk to someone experienced. Small preparation can turn a frightening change into a manageable one. You may also notice that someone around you is behaving differently because they are worried about your progress. Don't let their insecurity make you doubt yourself. Not everyone will understand your goals, and that's okay. You don't need universal approval to move forward. When it comes to compatibility, 3 signs stand out for Taurus today: Virgo, Capricorn, and Cancer. With Virgo, There is strong practical understanding and mutual support. You may help each other organize your lives and turn ideas into real plans. With Capricorn, the connection can be ambitious, loyal, and focused on building something meaningful together. With Cancer, there is emotional warmth and a sense of home. Cancer can help you express feelings more openly, while you can provide the stability they value. Dear Taurus, August 18th is not about forcing something to happen. It is about recognizing that the foundation you have been building is beginning to support a new chapter. A financial situation may become clearer. Career opportunity may appear. Someone may show you how much they value you. A family issue may become easier to manage. Or you may simply realize that you're ready for a change you have been quietly considering for a long time. Don't confuse patience with waiting forever. When the right moment arrives, you must be willing to move. You don't need to abandon your stability. You simply need to allow your definition of stability to grow. August 18th can bring Taurus a meaningful turning point. Your patience, practical thinking, and determination are beginning to create results. But the next step may require you to trust yourself beyond what is familiar. Protect your finances. Communicate honestly, remain open to love, and don't be afraid of positive change. What you have been building quietly may soon begin to speak for itself, and you may finally understand why you had to be patient.